I could do a video and you could be Takeoff.
Okay.
I want you to.
I can do that.
I want you to play a hotel lobby. Yes, I want you to play a hotel lobby, and I want y'all to imagine Steve being the ad libs. Okay, because I saw so many funny videos. Listen, there was this video, Steve, where this dude was like, "I'm married." Wait, pause it. I'm married, but I like to hear my single brother's stories, right? So picture that, a guy just listening to his brother's single life stories, and he's kind of like trying to tell him to be quiet because his wife is in the other room, but he still wants to hear it. Now play it, Nikki. I hope it's clean. What is this? This is demonic.
You just played something backwards, and now we all.
Yeah, okay. Start it. Can you back it up a little bit? Challenger. It's the cannibals. I watched those videos. Okay, I listened and watched those videos all morning long and just lost. It's enough, Nikki. That's enough.
No, keep it going.
Listen, all morning long, Steve, and lost my entire morning.
Oh, yeah.
And then the reason I told the story is, so now I look at my car, I can't tell if that's frost or I can't tell like what's on the car. And I bought a couple of things that came to Amazon,
of course,
the other day. So Steve, I got these huge boxes. They were very unnecessary, by the way.
Naturally.
Like Amazon, like, chill out. And you're making my place look hot. Like, don't sit those big boxes. I got a nice little bush right to the side of my door. Put the box, hide the box right there beside my door.
Just stack them right in front of
you. They just had them stacked right in front of my door, side by side. It looks like,
Louis bags.
You know how it is, Steve. And listen, like, where I live, you pass my place and you can see.
Oh yeah,
my place is
it's right there,
very visible. And I pulled up.
If you've listened to this show long enough, I've gave probably 700 accidental clues.
Listen,
pinpoint his house.
I drove by and saw those boxes, and I was thinking it was something I ordered, and it was another thing I ordered, and I was like, I start opening. I'm like, what? Put this inside of another box. So point being, I gotta get these boxes out of my place because they take a cardboard box in my place will irritate the life out of me.
Yeah,
it's the most useless space filler in your place. So this morning, gotta get to the trash can, but I had to chop it up because this windy box, flying. Oh. I hope they cuss real hard in there. Next time you do that, I hope you just miss it.
Well, I got a package. His name's Kevin Coleman.
I was gonna say congratulations.
He showed up. He showed up yesterday.
Kevin Coleman
on campus.
Is on campus now.
On campus right now.
Kevin Coleman is on campus now.
Chopping it up with Amari Huggins Bruce on Twitter.
Oh,
yeah, they're having a good time. Seems like they're having a good time.
Amari Huggins Bruce posted some
Kevin Coleman, Jackson State wide receiver
that Marcus claimed already.
No,
Nikki.
No.
I called Dib.
No, he don't even play for us yet. You don't even play. You can't just take a player.
Invisible armor.
Yeah.
Invisible armor.
You can't just take a
player.
Steve
just wizard armor. I would say invisible armor.
No.
Steve just did wizard armor.
We're not just taking players. Okay, well I called the NCAA. I called the transfer portal. The transfer portal's mine.
Mr. Invisible Armor.
The transfer portal's mine. You can only have high school players.
That's not fair.
No, I already did. The transfer portal.
So everybody that comes here has a transfer.
Yeah, it's mine.
That's so unfair.
Well, you know, I don't play by the rules.
That's so unfair.
All right, let's fight. You want to fight for shotgun? Let's fight. If you beat me up, I'll send it back. I've been beat up before. I don't care.
See, there has to be some tact.
Okay, Kevin Coleman. Okay, tact
To cheating.
No,
Like shotgun cheating. Like,
oh yeah,
because you have to do the fight with your brother, but you got to find a way to fight without alerting mom that we're fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, see, but you're not doing it. You're cheating with the Kevin Coleman thing. Like, I won.
Mm-mm.
I listen.
You did.
I made mom make you do something, and then I slickly beat you to the car for the shotgun. I won the
But
shotgun.
you live in the home because of me. You didn't even know who Kevin Coleman was. I called you. It was like, hey man, you check this footage out.
I was eventually gonna see him.
Right. But I was the one first.
And guess what you should have did?
Mhm.
You should have called them when you told me about him. You should have said,
you know what?
Hey, Mark,
Dude, this is a restaurant thing.
you should have said this one's
Steve
mine.
has a cool food truck. He brings Marcus to it. Marcus starts talking to his friends about his food truck.
Mhm. Yeah.
So how
That's
do you
not cool.
guys? Yeah, but how do you guys like reconcile that? Like, can it be Steve's food truck if it's just the two of you, like in private, but like publicly to everyone else, you can be like,
Steve's gonna wait till he sucks and be like, "Oh yeah, it's your boy.
well,
That's your boy."
you guys need to write out a verbal contract.
Yeah. Now we're fighting over who's got to take
Right.
him now.
So I have a 5-foot package.
Are we gonna
And
close
now
them?
we know that.
Good
So
for
now
you.
we're
So
open.
congratulations.
Yeah, now we're open. 5'10".
I don't like watching Florida State play Oklahoma.
I do because
It lets you know
just
how close you are.
yeah, it lets me know how close I
Yeah.
am. If I can continue getting the right players, and now you have word is there'll be a couple other receivers maybe on campus. I know Cal just had a guy. I mean, I don't know if there's any connection here
Do we
whatsoever.
need some Stoops transfers?
No. Like who?
There's no Stoops transfers.
No.
None.
My son was walking around. I told y'all yesterday about the when he does L's up. I was like, it's wrong team. He was like, don't equate the two.
There's nothing you need from them.
No.
But you like to see the Exodus?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me if they want to leave. I mean, that's fine. But when you look around, you start to see now there's more teams or more players starting to jump into the portal.
Mhm.
I do think Louisville still has some pieces they need to add to get to where we really, really want to go quickly.
Right.
So I mean, I'm not sugarcoating and act like they didn't lose a ton too. I mean, as excited as I am, Nick, you can pay with phone if you want. It's fine though. I mean,
If you want.
only if you want.
But I don't want to.
I know. Well,
If-
that's
if
fine.
you-
Then
if
we'll
you
just
want
keep rolling. That's
I
up
want
to
to
you.
acknowledge that there's a call.
You're the producer, so
Do I? All right, fine.
there it is. Look, see, they probably hung up.
Is-
ESPN Louisville. Oh shoot.
Yeah, and you missed.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry, caller. Yeah, sorry, caller.
Lawrence, go back.
So how are we done? Listen, how about this, Steve?
Okay.
Transfer portal. Okay. How much of an advantage do we have in the transfer portal when you can read Skull Sparks, college athletics departments generating the most interactions on official main social accounts, IG, Twitter, Facebook. December 2022. USC 1.1 million.
Sounds right.
Ohio State 763,000.
All the big dogs.
All the big dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas 739. Kansas, 476. Auburn, 459. Louisville, 404.
How about that?
Yeah.
Clemson, 398. Tennessee, 394.
Wow.
Oregon, 370. Kansas State, 355. Alabama, 305. And bringing up the rear, Steve.
Okay.
Good old Colorado.
No.
Colorado. You mean to tell me we got more internet traffic than Colorado?
But
they're hunting.
They're on the way.
Yeah, they're on the
yeah, they're on the way.
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
They're going to be hard to hold them off.
No, yeah, man. It's you know, I mean, you see names like I said that
West End Wayne.
This is an awesome list.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is because I mean, it shows. I mean, people are out there looking. I mean, you know, this weekend you have Jamari Johnson that's picking between Louisville, Oregon.
I would
somebody else.
I would definitely send that list to
an Alabama offer.
Every single recruit we're messing with.
Yeah,
I would say, hey, you kids like social media. This is the place to do it.
Absolutely.
Because West End Wayne, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Good morning, my good people.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, guys, you're talking about Kevin Colbert there from Jackson State. Have any of y'all, by the chance, got to watch the Deion Sanders Prime special there on the Prime?
I saw clips of it, not the whole thing.
Hey, it is a must to watch.
David.
One of the real reasons that I'm bringing that up is, you know, a lot of people has got on Kenny Payne about the NIL money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what Deion, his opinion to that, and it's exactly the same way that Kenny Payne feels. You're coming for me for what I can give you, and not so much the money. The money will be there long term if you listen to me and come to me for the right reasons. It hit home with me watching that last night. I thought, this guy's saying exactly what Kenny Payne is saying. It's not that I won't give the money out. They're going to give you some money, to, you know, if you're worth it. But he's saying long term, if you want to come for me to build you into the man. That's what he said last night. He said, when your mamas and send your boys to me, they come as boys, and I send them back to you as men. You know, and that really hit home with me a lot about this. So anyway, if anybody out there gets a chance to watch it, it's worth the time to watch it. And keep up the good work, guys, and go Cards.
Appreciate that call, West End Wayne. If you had a couple more wins, we'd feel better about saying that.
Yeah, I've not really ever really. I'll be honest. I think we've done a good job. Just not. I'm not arguing the NIL thing.
Yeah, not
like,
getting trapped into the NIL.
Like you can complain about
narrative because that's a narrative.
That's what it is. You can complain about the recruiting, absolutely. But I mean, you hear it like he said. You heard Deion Sanders say. Deion Branch got on the radio and was like, tell people, NIL. You want to go to the NFL? What do you want?
Deion Branch said that.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, again, if anything, I'm complaining about the NIL early in the season over there in the basketball. I go look at all the cars, and like I said, I've told people take a drive past there when they're having practice. Look at the cars. That's player cars.
Right. You can't tell which is which.
Yeah, they're doing there are many cars. I'm not going to give a spot away, but everybody knows where the coach parks, okay? There are many cars that those players look better than what the coach is driving.
The coach's car.
Yeah. So.
David, thanks for joining 93.9. Fire away.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate Marcus and Steve.
Absolutely.
Well, my question is that y'all know a little bit about more of the recruiting and the players that's coming in and for the U of L football team and everything. And I was just seeing as far as like, y'all's opinion and my thoughts is having a more steady appetite of getting a more athletic offensive lineman, getting more than men, and also on the defensive line also, because I feel like if we had a bigger rotation of saying we can, you know, some teams don't have to worry about having what they call starters. They have just players, and some come in and start the game off, but may not finish the game off. And those D linemen rotating in about 8 of them. If we got a strong 8 strong 10 offensive linemen that, you know, can rotate in. We don't fall off. Do you think it's a mindset for some of these coaches sometimes to get to that point? Because sometimes I think that, well, everything I see coming in, we got plenty of speed. It seems it appears to be like the receivers, the tight ends, the quarterbacks coming in. We got a 1-year quarterback that can teach Pearson Clark. On the back end, we looking good as far as corners, safeties, and linebackers. Maybe lighten the linebacker room a little bit, but I think we solid there. But as far as the D line, we are kind of where we were as far as a little bit small field and things, using speed. And I think you have to do a different variety of different things when you have a small line. But do you think that from what y'all seeing, is there may be some, because I see linemen leaving other schools and I don't see any coming this way, or do you think they're recruiting, or are they going to make that an emphasis in the next few weeks or in the next few years? I'll shut up and get y'all's opinion about that. Thank you.
Appreciate the call. I think it's a mix. Yeah. I think you do have
such a Brian Hall answer.
A decent, I know. Shout out to y'all. Yeah. They do have a decent amount of guys back. There are some guys here that are waiting too, or were waiting this year, that are going to play more.
Yes. Listen, as much of a hard time as much as the don't let the door hit you, there were some young defensive line talent on our team that we were kind of saying, if we were forced to go into another year under the previous regime, we had some guys we were starting to feel, some younger guys we were starting to feel good about.
Absolutely, on both sides of the ball. I think in the trenches is what you're doing, though, is
and give him credit. In trenches, offensive, he valued a variety.
Sure.
Yeah, being able to play multiple positions. So I think in that room, you have guys with expectations of being able to play multiple positions, which means fundamentally Jeff Brom is starting out with a good mentality.
Sure. Now, do I think they need to bring in a couple more? Probably. Yeah, absolutely. I think there are people in the portal now.
And yes, David, I do think a violence is gonna. I think there'll be a more violent style of play.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, defensively, we'll see. Defensively, I'm still.
He trusts himself offensively so much.
Yeah, I'm still eyeballing defensively, because the only thing is with like Purdue, sometimes I feel like I don't know, it's gonna set back sometimes. So
a softer zone.
Well, you have such a good offense usually that it's like the goal is. I know it sounds stupid, but the goal is just hold them.
Yeah, just don't let them score 40.
Yeah. Like so, we'll see if that changes.
Well, speaking of,
okay,
just YouTube, just enjoy my demeanor for one moment. Hey, Nikki, Steve already knows what I'm going to say, and Steve is going to feel the anger, so I'm just going to focus on you for a second.
Oh, me.
So you might be seeing this for the first time.
Okay.
Did you hear about a former football coach just landing a job in Division I college football?
Yeah, he's playing in the SEC, where it just matters more.
Yeah. So imagine all the times when I said, "Hey, yo, we have the best of the best here. You need to shut your mouth and try to get some support for this guy." Right? Look at the social media interaction of people saying, "Uh-oh, Texas A&M just got Bobby Petrino." Everybody's like, damn. Everybody in the SEC right now is going, if he would have stayed at UNLV, it was, whew. And I'm like, damn. It's going to be a problem.
Is he back?
And then somebody tags me. Somebody tags me one of these, Steve. Oh, is he the football version of Rick Pitino?
Yeah.
We had them both here, Steve. Yeah. Bobby 2.0 was a failure.
Yeah. No.
Y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick.
Well, it's easy not to care at football because I'm happy now.
No, y'all just
This would have been tougher a couple weeks ago.
It's living in a world where you can't appreciate nice things is what I'm talking about.
I do
it's not
agree
the
with
person that I'm talking about.
I
It's
do agree with that.
You need to learn to appreciate when you have nice things because the constant complaining will ruin it every time.
I do agree with that.
Golly. So anyway, congratulations, Bobby Petrino.
Even though I will say I do find it a little funny. Or ironic, not funny. It's really not funny at all. They get Ruben Owens and then Bobby gets Ruben Owens. It's like
the second Heisman Trophy winner under the Bobby Petrino tenure.
And everybody's like, well, Ruben Owens is running back. Ha ha. And I'm like, no, Bobby will tailor his offense around his best player. Like, you don't care. Yeah. If Ruben Owens is the guy. Yeah. But I got Jeff Brom. So
yeah, I know.
Bring it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Give me Texas A&M.
But
well, you're going to get Texas A&M in a couple years.
But
so.
again,
That'd be fun.
if you don't identify this crowd, Steve, right now,
oh yeah,
Bobby, listen, Jeff Brom will be dominating, and and the Chicago Bears will come in here and he'll talk to them, and then they'll go, see, he's already wants to leave. I want him gone. I want him gone. Y'all, he just won 10 games. I mean, what difference does it make if he's just going to leave us for the Chicago Bears next year? Oh, God. I hate you. Oh, but point being, yes, I did say 10 wins, people. 939 the Bill, quick commercial break. Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Happy holidays, everyone. My name is Bailey with UPS, and on behalf of the UPS Jobs KY team, we would like to give a special shout out to our UPS workers, making all of our first class deliveries possible this peak season. Wishing you all the very best and Happy New Year.
Find your perfect fit at the Y. Join now through January 31st and pay no join fee. Plus, enjoy 3 one-on-one coaching sessions to start your fitness journey right. We will be here with you every step of the way and bring the whole family. Our pools and gyms are open year-round for swimming or for family fun. So stop by or visit our website today and find your perfect fit at the YMCA.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I got your script.
Here we go.
Hey guys, Dr. Tisdale here. Want a possum experience for your pet? Come see me, meow. Nick, the script sucks.
I'm telling you, Doc, puns.
No.
Trust me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Fine.
How about I just say, hey guys, you love your pet and I do too. So come to Tisdale Animal Hospital. Call 502-384-3260 or request an appointment online at tisdaleanimalhospital.com.
Solid.
I can offer listeners a free first exam and a complimentary 1-month supply of flea and tick prevention.
Nice. Hate being itchy.
Also, we are one of the only veterinary hospitals in Louisville with a state-of-the-art in-house cytology machine, allowing us to test any lump or bump and get results in 2 hours or less.
Ooh, science.
Open 7 days a week, right off the Snyder in the Chamberlain Point Shopping Center.
Okay, that was better.
Told ya, Tisdale Animal Hospital.
Hey, Card Nation, let's be honest. The real estate market in Kentucky is booming. And whether you want to buy or sell a home, now is the perfect time to do it. With interest rates at an all-time low and programs that can get you in a home for no money down. Want to learn more? It's simple. Just call Derek A. Stewart with Dream JP Pirtle. Derek is available virtually around the clock to listen, understand,
and help you with all your realtor needs. So don't waste another second. Call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
Louisville basketball plays here.
Mike James, layup good and fouled on the play.
The Cards are back in action Saturday hosting Wake Forest. Join Paul Rogers for pregame coverage beginning at 1:30 with tip-off at 3 o'clock. And then directly following network postgame, it's the Coors Light postgame show with Taylor Lynch. All on your home for the Cards, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
I'm attorney Darryl Isaacs, the Hammer. When someone you love is the victim of a wrongful death, it's a terrible tragedy. At Isaacs & Isaacs, we're ready to get your loved one the justice they deserve. There are strict time limits to file a wrongful death claim, so please go to wewin.com today.
New year, new you. Same employment challenge. If you are struggling to find great employees to support your business and are looking for a true partner with staffing experience, reach out to Kelly today. We have a local team of recruiters with over 30 years of combined experience. We can solve your employment challenge. Call 502-425-7131 to learn about what we can do for you, or just visit kellykentucky.com. That's kellykentucky.com.
Your home for the college football playoff, NFL, the Final Four, and the best sports talk. Download the ESPN Louisville app today, delivered by UPS Jobs Kentucky.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-455-9419 today.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack, and it's 2023. Are you ready to make money betting on sports? Now is the time to get signed up at FatJackSports.com. The best rates of the entire year. You can pay off the service fee up to over 10 months for as little as $180 a month to get all of the plays through the 2024 Super Bowl. That's all baseball, football, everything you need. Basketball added on. You can make money playing the games. Text yourself on or email to you. Go to FatJackSports.com. Sign up today.
Go visit Louisville's ultimate source for everything gooey and delicious. Melt 502, located at the heart of Fern Creek right behind the Moby Dick at 6318 Bardstown Road. Serving the best gourmet melts and sandwiches, handcrafted eggs,
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Tired of jumping from job to job? How about a career in a recession-proof industry where you can make a difference and help create a healthier living and working environment? The pest management industry gives you the opportunity to work with more independence. OPC Pest Services will give you a chance to grow with advancement. Come be a part of our team at OPC Pest Services. Apply online at opcpest.com/careers. That's opcpest.com/careers.
Hey, do you have someone in the sports world that you think deserves a shout out for their accomplishment? Then email the brag line and we'll brag on them for you. Just email us a brief description to brag@espnlouisville.com, and at 9:30 on Friday, we will read some of them off. The brag line is brought to you by the Gomez Insurance Agency. Get a quote from them today. That's Gomez with an S insuranceagency.com. And don't forget to email us your brag at brag@espnlouisville.com.
Hey, Dirty, what? Look at that girl right there. She makes me say, oh.
But anyways, I felt like that was that needed to be passed on.
I thought you were joking. I thought you were just like doing that to Nikki to get him under control, and I thought that was an awesome tactic. But I was gonna feel kind of bad. Like, did you really just do that, Steve, to get Nikki under control?
Oh no.
It's like, no. I'm glad you really had news.
No, that was
because I was gonna say that was pretty bold of you.
It worked.
Yeah, to go.
Oh, trust me, because every time you try to get money for a charity or something, Nick will start blasting music or make a joke,
and
or
there's that.
Yeah, make a fart noise in the middle.
Undercutting charity, Nick Falvin.
Yeah, it's like sorry.
I just, listen. Look at him. Look how he's smoking it. Look how he's smoking it.
That was an aggressive flick.
That was weed.
Oh yeah. Dude, he's feeling it.
Do
man.
people
taking a swig of the life water, bopping?
Are you allowed to throw weed roaches on the street?
That's what I was gonna say. I guess we've reached the point where you just throw weed on the street. It's not that big of a deal.
Like, is that not a thing anymore? Is he gonna put eye drops in? Oh, but make sure you get your hand sanitizer.
There you go. My man believes in the science, and he likes natural stuff. It's like the best of Steve and I.
It's like a mixture between Steve and Nick.
Let me take a second to remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. He's spraying the perfect. Look, he's spraying the cologne.
Oh, you are a pro.
Yes, you are a real weed. And he put the hoodie on.
Where's he going?
Yes.
And he's going to the sub to
get a sandwich.
Yes. That is a pro pothead, dude.
We just saw a dude pull right up in front of the window. I could tell. I mean, I've seen it done before.
Oh my god!
I could tell by the way he was holding his smoke that's not a traditional Marlboro, right? Hey, y'all. He took one last hit, threw it outside, which was probably small enough to where it would disintegrate anyway.
Right. Just a little baby roach.
But listen, y'all, he went through the whole routine. Got the hand sanitizer because you don't want that smell on the tip of your hands.
Oh my god.
I heard.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You get and he did the hand sanitizer, clean his hands real hard. He was even getting the tips of his fingers real good. Had his sunglasses on.
Got a swig of water.
Yeah, instantly got his water.
Give her that cotton mouth.
Listen,
allegedly.
Went and got the cologne perfume out the glove compartment. Jumped out the car, then threw the hoodie on. It's like, yeah, he's ready for the day.
It's like, go get me a sandwich.
What is he doing after the sandwich, Steve?
Probably sleeping.
Is it weird? I want to put that whole thing to like with ET in the background, just like saying like a motivational thing about what's your why, and it's just like him coming back with like a.
He'd probably sue you.
Oh man.
Y'all got to talk for a second because I
coughs.
No, that's fine.
You.
No, that was that was fun to watch. I was gonna say Chrissy Banna's gonna come in and join us at 11.
Yay,
so
Chrissy.
I know we got
for Chrissy.
Marcus is leaving. He leaves every time Chrissy comes in. So
I mean, how else are we gonna provide?
Mark's got to get out of here.
A spot for
I know
for Chrissy. We're gonna let her force her way here. Y'all just don't know she's threatening me on the low.
I know.
This is a shake
out of here. But yeah, so we'll chat. We'll chat some more about.
So Steve, after I get this cough, I'm gonna transition subjects real quick. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna get one good one.
No, get it out. There you go.
I turned the mic down.
I
turned the mic down, and Steve took his mic towards
Steve put his microphone over here. I thought Steve was gonna signal Nikki to turn up the microphone. But I knew there was no matter what, I wasn't gonna get a quiet cough in.
Yeah, I was like, let's get it all out.
Nice and phlegmy cough. So Steve, something
I gotta mark that. I'm sorry. It's like, guys, come on.
What am I doing?
Something interesting happened last night in the world of college basketball.
Okay.
NC State beat Duke. Did I take the? I really didn't mean to.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Steve, could you imagine
it is big long setup?
Can you imagine? Like people, I want y'all to imagine this.
You do this. You're a professional. You do this for a living. Your job is to make the next 20 minutes of the listeners' sports conversation and experience as. So here's the thing, Steve.
Yes.
When you're coming up with a way to reel in your audience,
yeah,
and kind of get them wondering what interesting happened in college basketball. You know, did something happen here? Did a player? All this good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just getting ready to set up an entire conversation.
Here it comes.
North Carolina State beat Duke from your producer, who hasn't said a word about anything sports related the entire time.
I know.
But
we question if he knows anything about sports.
We question if he even listens to the show, Steve.
Yeah.
And he took that moment right there when I said, "Hey, Steve, something interesting happened in the college sports world." Cowabunga!
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Crashing the I don't listen. Spoiler alert. North Carolina State busted up Duke.
Uh-huh. They beat them good. 24, man.
Beat them good.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Duke was 16th, by the way. We used
They were
to that
16th.
earlier.
What is their record?
Duke is I think 11 and help me out. 11-4.
Okay, 11-4. So, Steve, North Carolina State handles Duke.
Mm-hmm.
We're mad at our team because they played so inconsistent against North Carolina.
Yes. NC State.
NC State.
Well, I don't know if they played inconsistent. I actually think they were pretty consistent.
They were pretty good.
I thought they played pretty good.
Except for that.
Just a little 17-0 run. Gave up there. A little something.
A 4 minute.
Been an easy fix.
A 4-minute 17-0 run.
Yeah,
and that means you played 35 minutes of pretty good basketball.
Yeah, 17-0 run, though, doesn't get – you don't get it was just that.
I know.
No, that's enough where
But here's the thing. I want to say
that's like a little poop in the bread, in the bread mix or something.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, like it's just a little bit of poop.
Before the Syracuse game, though, was that minus that terrible run? Was that the most complete that they'd played?
I agree with Steve. You're not allowed to do separate that part because that is still your team. But at the same time, the coaches, the players, when we're in film session,
absolutely,
all we can do is show you
where it worked.
Yeah. Show you and then show you this clip, and it's like, look at how you let go of the rope for these 4 minutes. This is, this cost you a competitive game. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that, Steve, and you say, okay, they just worked Duke.
Mm-hmm.
You got this is game number 2 of your 2023 ACC schedule. The meat of the ACC schedule is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do, Steve. I mean, it's hard for most people. It's not hard for me. Again, I know how fragile playing good basketball and not playing good basketball is.
Sure.
Like it's very fleeting. But you say, man, do you think this team will want another shot at North Carolina State if they could get one?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you go into North Carolina State saying we're going to get blown out again?
I mean, not today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, when you start landscaping, you're like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, no, absolutely. When you look ahead, I mean, Saturday for me is big, man. Saturday, it's big.
Yep, because it's like can you handle being complimented?
Well, I said yesterday,
especially can you handle being complimented in a loss?
Yeah,
as a team. That's what we're gonna learn.
Yeah,
about this team.
Yeah,
are you doing? Because here's the thing: I probably accused them saying you want to do just enough not to be embarrassing in a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you wait till you're down 15 and then you fight. And you're at least you didn't give up. You didn't fight hard. Like, that's a personality trait. You lost 4 games by 1 point, and all were furious rallies when you start playing hard.
Yeah.
You like that's. These are
well. That's why I said
characteristics of personality.
That's why I said Syracuse was the first real game. I feel like I watched. There wasn't a, there wasn't. Oh well, they were down 15 and then stormed all the way back to only lose by 1, whatever. Yeah, it was like that's a good back and forth game.
You were playing against them. You were hitting good big shots, and when you go back and look at, I saw Syracuse run out of breath. It's the first time I've seen a team we're playing against.
Yeah,
like you could tell by the end of the game they respected Louisville as more than a 2-1
Well, let
team.
me tell you what I want to believe. What I want to believe is what I said yesterday. Coach said we're 2 months behind. 2 months later, here we are. If this is what my team looked like at the beginning of the season, I'd feel a lot better right now. They may not be a tournament team. I don't know, but I would feel better about this season. Now, with that being said, that's why Saturday is important for me because I just watched you against Syracuse. I'm not saying they're necessarily going to win Saturday. We'll see. I think Wake Forest better than Syracuse. So, we'll see what's going on there. But do you come out and look like the team before the last few weeks? Or do you come out and look like a team who is
that was 2 months behind and is now
continuing to get better?
Catching,
because if they do come out against Wake Forest and play well, I will start to believe that they're just going to keep getting better.
Right. And you're going to have that emotional look forward to the game, and not, I'm looking forward to a competitive game and not, put it this way, Steve, you'll start getting away from the get better pat on the butt to no, y'all need to play like a team.
Yeah.
And I want to see you win with teamwork. I want to see you win as a university, not rebuild.
I think you're going to get a good crowd Saturday too.
Yes. It'll feel less like a rebuild if you come out ready to play. Or you know what I'm saying? Like you got the hard, not the hard, the miserable part of the restructuring out of the way.
Yeah.
So like you have an opportunity, and then Forbes.
Yeah. Come out and get busted by him.
I know. Come on, guys. That's what we're not gonna want to see at all. So
I'm excited for Saturday, though. I will say that.
Okay, give me one thing. I don't want to make this a full pregame show, but give me Steve Rummage's Marcus Maben. You'll know in the first 3 minutes. What are you gonna be looking for? Just to say, like, if you had to leave in 3 minutes, 3 minutes into the game, and decide if you won or lost that game, what would you look for?
I think for me, it's going to be what we saw in the last game. The last game, even that first segment, Louisville was down, but you were like, they're attacking the zone
the right way.
Like they're doing the right stuff. I think for me, it'd be the same thing. It's going to say, okay, now bounce back against the team here who you don't. Because honestly, I think when you go back against NC State and Kentucky, I think both of those games were kind of similar. I think for 30 minutes, they weren't terrible against Kentucky. I mean, really, they weren't.
Yeah.
They did some good things. They played that game pretty much even, I mean, about 8 points, not even. They played it to about 8 points for about 30 minutes.
Right.
But there were 10 minutes worth of stretches in that game where Kentucky kind of just got out and did their thing on them. And it was like, okay, NC State kind of,
Kenny,
except NC State's was that 17-0 run. So now what I want to see now is I thought you did good against Syracuse, but now I want to see you come back against a team like Wake Forest. Forbes is going to want to run. He's going to want to play like that. Is there a step forward? Or am I going to watch a game again where I'm like, well, for 30 minutes? Like, I think Bob said it, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, but I think he said something like, if the team that played 30 minutes against Kentucky could play the whole year, you'd win some games in the ACC. Like, like that would work. But I'm interested to see him come back out now. Oh, he works there. Well done. I'm not saying the name.
I didn't know we had a Domino's.
Yeah, there you go. I know. Yeah, still another company under.
Yeah, there you go.
Think of a random company.
I
Yeah.
thought of a random delivery company.
Hold on. Let me just change the subject really quick.
I was like, oh,
Kenny, fire away, my man.
that's a nice surprise.
Hey guys, listen, I went to the game the other night. I got season tickets for years. Marcus, I remember you. I'm pretty old.
Whoa.
Way back.
By the way, I saw Griff walking through the hall the other night. He looked like he could go out on the floor.
He does, man. He stays in great shape.
But I also heard him say about a year ago that Phil Bond blew out an Achilles heel just going up on his toes to shoot a free throw. So he said he wasn't going back.
Not even going to chance it.
Listen, I've been to a lot of ACC games, and as we were leaving the other night, it hit me. I said, hell, that was a normal ACC. When we were really good, we were eking out and struggling. I mean, everybody does in the ACC. They talk about road games are almost impossible to win. Syracuse managed to eke one out, and I don't know how good they are, but I felt it just felt normal. And I mean, I was frustrated to see another loss, but I'm not dying a slow death here. Nobody's going to take my house away from me, or my car, or my.
You're off. What's up? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got it.
But anyway,
you're back on 3, 2, 1.
Normal. It just felt like a ACC game. But look what happened last night with Duke.
Yeah.
Should we be surprised, or should we feel mournful, or should we just be thinking who knows what can happen if this team starts getting the bounce of the ball a little bit? I talk about the pinball machine effect all the time. I used to love to play pinball machines, and with the flipper, and hell, the first ball I'd get 200,000 points with it, and the next ball would go right down the slot.
I do what I want.
That's the nature of basketball. Get rebounds that I could get. I wouldn't know what to do with it once I got it, but some of those rebounds come off really hard and they land right in the guy's lap.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when all that starts happening against you, you got to be really good to overcome it. And when it happens for you, you don't have to be so good. Lot. It's amazing. I've been watching Louisville for years, and I can remember in the tail end of the Denny years when everybody was talking about is he past it or what?
Right.
We'd spot teams 20 points in the first 5 minutes of the game and lose by 10. And that would drive me crazy.
I remember that.
We outplayed them for 35. Marcus, you were around back then.
That was Reese's. That was Reese's fault.
Yeah.
You all were just talking about it, and I'm sitting there shaking my head, thinking, "Damn, I've been saying that for years." So anyway, I love the show. I got to go in Kroger. Hey, Marcus, by the way, what was that you were talking about? What Kroger store do you go to? Because I was looking for something you were talking about, and I couldn't find it. It was in the meat department. I can't remember what it was. You were getting
the lamb chops.
I don't remember, but boy, you were all over talking about you had a recipe and everything. And I thought, damn, I got to try that.
Yeah,
my wife has passed away, and I'm trying to learn to cook. I haven't burned the house down yet, but if she's watching me and looking down on it, I probably scared her. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go to Kroger now and get my ready-made soup, because I tried making soup and it just don't work out.
I would have done the same thing. I appreciate the call, Kenny.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good call.
It's a great call.
I like that. That was
a great
That's
call.
an insightful. I've been around for a while. I've watched a lot of basketball. Yeah.
Me and you, Marcus, we're really old.
You can
Thanks,
buy
Kenny.
silicone feet.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. One pair of silicone life-size female mannequin feet.
How much?
I don't know. It's on Amazon. It does bother me that was on my algorithm, though.
Why would it not be, Steve?
Have you guys seen that foot finder thing?
No, listen, I love Charity's feet. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting weird. But.
There's a thing you can take photos of your feet and post them on a foot site. And then
it's like, isn't that how OnlyFans started pretty much?
well, yeah, but it's like a G-rated one because I mean, people probably can't see your feet.
Do you have X-rated feet?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just literally you take like photos of your feet, and I'm sure some people use them for artistic things, but other ones use it for, whatever kink. I like, it's fine, but I ain't gonna kink shame. No, like I really didn't mean to. I was trying to not say that, but I painted myself in a corner. But evidently you can just do that. Take photos of your feet, post them, and then you can make money.
We have Queen Chrissy waiting. Play the song, play the music out.
Just saying.
She is waiting to take her place on the throne.
Hey, Kenny, I hope Kenny calls back more often. That was a really good call. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
Oh,
I really did.
I forgot to tell him which Kroger I'll go to. Oh, darn.
It's right next to your house. It's right around the corner. Sorry.
Cut the bikes.
I'm going to say
Cut
something.
the bikes right now.
I know.
93.9 The Bill.